Hi, this is the continuation of the Department of Defense Summer Reading and Summer Reader Software Overview. So by now you've seen our overview webinar where we talked about the features and the products. You've learned about what the patron can see. You've learned about what the staff can see. But now we're going to talk very briefly about reporting. Reporting and running reports is very easy. It's something that's done in the administrative feature of the software. As we go through these reports, keep in mind that a lot of the fields and information are required and set by the Department of Defense so that they can run the very large aggregate reports for everyone in the Department of Defense at the close of the summer so they can have the large drawings for the bigger prizes. But these reports come in very handy if you have extra demographic fields you choose to add to the form, or if you just want to know for your own information what's going on in your reading program and if things have tendencies to trend in terms of participation or reading styles or what people are logging from year to year. So we're going to talk very briefly about how to build a report, how to run a report, how to save reports, how to use filters, and how to build custom reports. So let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at that now. We'll go ahead and we'll log in. And you can see at the top there's a reports button that pops up here. So we can click reports. And you have a whole series of reports. You can do a custom report, which is just very specific parameters that you choose. You can do an individual's registration report, so you can find out who's been participating in your program. You can look at log totals, program totals, random drawing reports to see who's been winning random drawings. You can look at registration totals, and you can look at review totals. All of those reports are pretty self-explanatory, so we're just going to base this tutorial off of the custom report feature. We highly recommend, though, that you go back and you play with all the different types of reports just to get a feel for them. They're very easy to run, so it's very easy to do, and it doesn't take very long. So we can choose what type of program status, if we want active programs, inactive programs, or all programs. In this case, we'll just look at our active program list. And we're going to look at the kids reading program. And it's going to take a second, and it's going to provide us with a form now. And you can see new features come up. So we can build a report. Let's say we want to name our report and save it. So in this case, we're going to put, this is our DoD test report. Now let's say I know that I'm always going to run this report. Maybe there's a particular amount of information you want weekly to have on hand. And so you can save this report as a template. And we're just going to leave it set as new template. We can hit Save Template. And a dialog box pops up. And we'll just call this our test report template. So this ensures that this particular report will always be run for me in an HTML format with certain fields. And so in this case, let's say I always want to look up first name, last name, age, and we'll look at zip codes too. So I can save the template, so it will always collect that information. And then I can run the report. Now I've decided in this case I want the information to display as an HTML. But I can also run it as an Excel file, and then I can save that Excel file to my desktop. So we'll click Run Report. And the information is going to be populated. And another dialog box pops up. I think I may have hidden it. There we go. And then you can see the information for my test report. So we only had 3 records here because we were just testing this, but you can see that that's what the information would look like as an HTML. So I want to show you what it looks like then if you were to just go back and use that template again in the future. You can click Reports, Click on Custom Report. We can choose our program again. And let's go find that template that we created. We'll call it the test report template. That's the one we built. And maybe we want to now call this one, since we're doing it in a new week, DoD test report, and we'll say June 7. And then we can go ahead and run the report again as an HTML again. And it's going to repopulate it now. And then we can have it saved on hand as the June 7th report. So that's how you can manage your reports and also create templates for future reports, as well as naming those various reports that you have available to you. If you have any other questions, you can contact us at support@evantsolutions.com. Thanks.